Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. Filling the water tank up, you know, so we can go clean the road. So that way at a later time, we can go back, play in the mud, and clean the road again because it's too wet to finish to where we could just clean the road all in one time, you know. Because how are you supposed to drive fast through the field and sling the mud and chicken litter off the tires when the field is nothing but mud and chicken litter? You see how that works? It don't work. So I'm done using the scraper and leaf blower. This may be a more complicated thing, but this is wet, heavy chicken litter that smears. So just fill the water tank up and use a 2-inch water hose and pump in it. It may go a lot better. I hope it does. I feel like it will. Well, there you guys go. Your road's clean. So, I know you guys are probably thinking it's overkill for what we do to get whatever little amount of chicken litter we get on the road. But, you try to keep the neighbors happy to the best you can because, you know, we do farm around their houses. And so it's just one of those things. Clean the road up. And yes, we're using our equipment, our water. We used about 1,200 gallons of water on that, and it probably took an hour and a half to get done. But at least the neighbors will be happy, and the road's clean.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
Ready. It's finally warm enough and dry enough. The good 986 on this nice Sunday afternoon after church is making its appearance back out in the field. She's warmed up, idled up, ready to roll. You better get your thunderwear on because we're about to go. Welcome back today, guys. Look at the update on the lean-to, on how it's coming along beside the horse barn right here. Look, my dad and sister have been doing a lot of work on it because, you know, I have other stuff that needs to get done too. So I helped set the posts and they ran the boards across and they put the sheet metal up top there, and now they got wood sitting inside there to do the wall. So it is still a little too wet to be spreading litter. We still have probably about 40 or 60 we still got about 100 acres of litter to go, give or take a little bit there. We have a lot of bush hogging to do. So that's what we're gonna work on right now. It's about 1 o'clock. Black Friday, actually. Done shopping on Amazon today. Spent a lot of money there. Hopefully it's worth it. It's all a bunch of YouTubing and camera stuff. But we're gonna go bush hogging and try to get as much done as possible. Praise Jesus, she went. We're gonna spend a hot minute here in this field. There's a lot of drowned out areas, which means a lot of bush hogging. And it's not like a nice square field, it's like just chunks of grass. They have circle around and you do 15 minutes of circles per chunk of grass, and it just takes forever, you know. The good thing we got the good old bush hog here to handle her. But yeah, it's just time consuming. And it's been, if it's dry enough in the field, we're spreading litter or doing something else, because this can be done whenever. But it's too wet to spread litter, so why not bush hog? So, a little while ago, I put out a video titled, "We Are Professional Farmers." So we're gonna start, I've done this on purpose, as you can tell, and we're gonna start a new, like, creation, inclusion on, like, what professional farmers do not do. So this is purely a stunt. We're not actually stuck. This is just a stunt double that did this. And so, this is what professional farmers do not do. So make sure you guys take a good look, write it down in your notes, and professional farmers do not do this. Since our stunt double has screwed this up very massively to show you guys what we're not supposed to do, we're gonna bring in my dad and sister over there, and they just started the excavator. Thank goodness our stunt double picked a spot close to the excavator so we could pull it right out. But we're gonna show you how to properly pull a stuck tractor out of the mud like professionals do, you know. So I'm supervising. It's about dark. So we're gonna let little sister pull brother out. Supervising, let's make that clear, because I wouldn't have her doing that by herself. It's either her or I was going to have to get the shovel down here, and that's too much manual labor for me. So that is how professional farmers actually pull equipment out. It's with excavators and chains. So make sure you took notes on that too. Look at our bush hog. Ooh. She looks like she did some work last night. I think that's probably the coldest I ever bush hogged ever. I think it got down to, like, when I finished bush hogging about 6 o'clock last night, 7 or whatever, it was down to like 28 degrees outside. Oh, that's not. This is why we farm in Kentucky. It's so that we don't have to deal with cold weather. But here we are dealing with cold weather. Today, we're going to attempt to finish spreading some litter. We got about 40 acres left to spread that we'd like to get done today and move and get the excavator loaded and all that, which will probably not happen because it's already 11 o'clock. We had some stuff to do this morning, and well, when it's 25 degrees outside at 7 o'clock in the morning, you just don't move as good in the bed. So yes, we're starting late, but we should still have plenty of time to get 40 acres done. This poor tractor, it's a little cold, so we're gonna let her warm up for like 5-10 minutes. So in the meantime, we're gonna try to piece together the wiring that I've shredded in half. Oh my. Yellow goes to yellow. Well, where's the light's already connected in? Where the heck does the white wire go? Black goes to black. Well, there's no black wire. It is just not destined to be this year for us spreading litter. So I got our first load loaded. Our excavator's having problems. Imagine that, when it's time to spread litter, it no longer wants to run. Ran yesterday when we demonstrated how to pull a tractor out. So, we actually bought a new alternator. The alternator's been junk on that thing for a while, and we've just been using our jump starter to start it. Well, we forgot to plug our jump starter up overnight, and when it gets down to 20 degrees, that zaps the battery out of the jump starter. So therefore, our excavator's not going to start. So my dad is replacing the alternator on the excavator right now, and then going to go get jumper cables to start it. And I used our 75C back there to load the first load, and it took forever, and I didn't hardly get any litter on there because the tractor ain't tall enough. So it is just not made to be this year for us to get litter spread. Y'all may not be able to see, but this is probably the first time in my life I've ever done field work in December, period. Actually, I done some ripping last year in December, but this is the first time it's ever been snowing while we've been in the field. And it's not a heavy snow, as you can see. It's more of a flake here and there, but it is snowing. I just want to clarify, it is snowing. Usually some years we don't see snow in Kentucky, so we've seen snow this year. It's snowing outside. It's about to be dark, and I ate lunch. I ain't ate since like 11 o'clock today. I feel like I'm starving. I ain't had nothing but 2 pancakes today. So I'm gonna go home and eat is what I'm gonna do. Look at this. New day, new project, right? It ain't got any warmer in case anybody was curious. But we are moving. So this morning before church, me and my sister, we moved our 75C and the spreader down to like the chicken houses where we have our last pile. I'd have to ask my dad how many tons we have in there because I don't remember. I know it's over 100 tons of litter still left to go. But my dad, I went to Rural King after church and had to get some stuff. So my dad came home and he got an excavator and he cleaned out our ditch that sort of runs down the middle of the field. It was pretty plugged up and it was holding back water, which was causing drainage issues. So we're hoping that's going to help drain. But anyways, the excavator is ready to get loaded back up on the trailer and go down to the chicken houses too. But as you notice, this trailer is pointed this way and our approach is behind the trailer. So we're going to take the excavator and pick the trailer up and spin her around and get her pointed out and then hook the truck up. That's what we're going to do now. And yeah, that's what we're working on. If you notice right here, our piece of wood is drilled into the, wow, that's some soft dirt, is drilled in, and we got a metal plate right here that our cylinder presses on that sunk into the dirt. So we're going to try to fish her out because, you know, that's important. We need that. So Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.